going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. This is your boy T McNeil, and this is indeed the DC show. So if this is your first time here, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. I would definitely appreciate that. To all of my non-subscribers out there, if you guys are looking for the latest information in sneaker news, reviews, updates, and the newly acquired sneaker bargains, we're talking about copper sneakers out here in the streets for $100 or less. Trust me, y'all, this is the place to be, all right? All of my subscribers out there, I thank you guys for tuning in every single day. As I always say, man, rocking with a brother, all your comments, support, feedback, etc. is definitely appreciated. And we're going to keep this thing moving together, all right? So what's going on with y'all today? And I got a little treat for y'all. So look, I did manage, finally, to cop myself a pair of the Air Jordan 5 Top 3s. They did officially release this morning at 10 a.m. And like I said, I got my hands on them, man, so I want to get you guys' thoughts and opinions on this. So let's talk about the actual box that the shoe comes with really quick. All right, you guys can see the shoe right there. But the box is nice, okay? Your typical Nike Air box. Okay, you got your Jumpman logo right there, guys, on the top. You got your Nike Air badge on the side as well. And what I like about these, it kind of puts me in the mindset of the Air Jordan 3 Fire Reds. They also come with this cement edition on the box right there, guys. So I think that was a nice little feature coming from the Nike Jordan brand. Let me know what you guys think about that. It doesn't really match the shoe to a T, but some of the key elements as far as the colorway is concerned is present on this particular box. All right, but as I always say, this is not what you guys are here for. Let's get this out the way. Bruh. So what you guys are here for is this, once again, these Air Jordan 5 Top 3s. Now keep in mind, guys, if you've been following the channel for a while, I did mention the fact that I did now own a pair of Air Jordan 5s in my entire sneaker collection. So this is officially numero uno, all right? So I like the Air Jordan 5. Typically, you know, it's a nice shoe. Again, this is my first pair. And overall, for what I can see from a stylish standpoint, they are nice, okay? Now, it's not gonna be, you know, one of the popular ones like the 4s, possibly the 3s, or on the status of like a 1, or even on the status of an 11. But the Air Jordan 5, in its own right, is a nice looking shoe, okay? So, once again, man, we're talking about the Air Jordan 5 Top 3. Let's get to it. All right. So, let me know what you guys think about these joints, man. But officially, I like them. I really like these a lot. Okay, now I didn't get the Air Jordan 5 Fire Reds. I know those were the last iteration that came out before this. I'm feeling these just a little bit more. Okay, the Air Jordan 5 Fire Reds, you know, it was okay. You know, I did like the white leather on there, but this right here, guys, coming in the black suede, I think hits the mark just a little bit more, okay? So let's do another pass through, man, of these Air Jordan 5 Top 3s. So you guys can see just how nice and beautiful this shoe really is. And here we go. So what immediately stands out to me, guys, is the fact that you do have a stitched in 23 on the back of this beautiful suede, okay, y'all? So the 23 is nice. It's got a kind of a two-tone effect on the 23. So I do like that. What I mean by that is it's stitched in red, but there's also a black outline on that same 23. So again, it kind of gives that two-tone effect. And that's something that probably could be missed as far as the detail is concerned, unless you're really analyzing the shoe like I'm doing for you guys today, and you can kind of see what I'm talking about close up. But I like that, man. That's a nice touch, okay? Now, the suede on this shoe, guys, is very nice. It really puts me in the mindset of the Air Jordan 4s. Okay, guys, the same type of suede going on there is the same suede that they put onto this particular shoe. Very, very smooth. Okay, guys, very soft to the touch, and I'm definitely a fan of the suede on these 5s. Okay, now of course you got a lot of individual stitching on this shoe, so basically the stitching shows the hard work and craftsmanship of the actual sneaker itself. So that's why I'm a big fan of that. The eyelids is also blacked out as well, but the eyelids kind of has more of a rubberized feel to it. So as you guys can see right there for yourself, those eyelid tabs are rubber. Okay, you do have the suede, and on top of that you do have the iconic netted mesh cage. Okay guys, now this netted mesh cage is also very soft to the touch, as you guys can see. But what I like about it too is it also has that rubberized feel to it. Very, very soft, almost like a plush feel to it. So I'm glad that the Jordan brand went this route with this particular shoe. I think the craftsmanship, man, as I stated before, is up there. It's on par. It's spot on. So if you guys are on the fence about this particular shoe, don't be. Trust me, you definitely want to try to go ahead and copy these particular shoes. Okay. Now, as part of the midsole of the shoe, guys, you see it does come in that fire red. And really, at the end of the day, there's several reasons why, and I'm going to go over each one as I talk about this particular sneaker. But the colorway, like I said, guys, not just the material, but the colorway that they chose for these top 3s, I think it just works. Okay. Now, keep in mind, guys, that probably as close as maybe a few years ago, I wouldn't have never ever even considered a sneaker like this, because it's just my mindset at the times. I said, you know what, it's too much going on with this particular sneaker, you know, as far as the colorway. It's going to be hard for me to match, you know, this shoe with an outfit, etc. Okay, but now this is really broadening my horizons. You know, it's really making my color palette more wet. Yeah, I said it on camera, more wet. Okay, especially when it comes to style, because you're really not putting yourself in a box, especially when you purchasing all these different type of sneakers with these colorways. Okay, it's giving you more options and more choices, and it just looks good. Okay, now not only do you have that fire red midsole right here, guys. Okay, and it's a solid rubber midsole. On top of that, you got an icy blue outsole as well. Okay, partly, as you guys can see on the bottom of the shoe. Now, the thing about the icy blue, if you guys own any other sneakers that have an icy blue sole on it, keep in mind that this is something you're going to have to clean on a regular basis. If you guys aren't familiar with icy blue soles, once they get a lot of dirt onto this particular material, it has the potential to change colors. Okay, and I'm not talking about a little bit. If you let it get too bad, it actually changes like a dark brown color, and it's not going to look right. Okay, so if I had a gripe with this particular Air Jordan 5, or any sneaker for that matter, with an icy blue outsole, that would definitely be it. Okay, so I'm not a fan of that, but again, just to let you guys know, if you decide to get them, that's something that you're going to have to keep in mind. Okay, now you do have that cement design on there as well, so I'm definitely liking that. As you guys can see right around the toe box area, very clean. Like I said, that suede is very nice. And one thing that I will say also about suede, and this is probably another gripe, Air Jordan 4s also come with a lot of suede as well. You're going to definitely have to keep you guys some shoe cleaner handy 24/7. Okay, suede has a tendency to attract a lot of dirt, and also attracts a lot of lint, etc. So this is one of the shoes that, you know, you're going to have to get yourself a can of cleaner with the brush that's approved for this material, and then you're going to have to be doing some scrubbing to really get fingerprints, like I said, dirt, hair, lint, etc. It's going to show extremely well on this type of shoe. Okay, so you want to try to keep it as immaculate as you can. Okay, now we go around from the toe box area, guys, and we go to the inner portion, the outer portion of the shoe there. More of the netted mesh cage, as you guys can see right there for yourself. Again, it does come in that soft rubber material, so I'm definitely feeling that. And what do you guys think, man? Now, the upper of the shoe, you know, you have a lot of ankle support on this as well. More of that beautiful suede. I like the bolstering on this particular sneaker, as you guys can see right there for yourself. It works. Okay, now one side is a little bit higher than the other. That's just design that the Jordan brand has came up with for the 5s specifically. So it's not like, oh, these are fake, or, you know, this is something that should concern you as a consumer, because, or me or anybody else to purchase these shoes. Again, that's just the design that they chose okay? But the bolstering effect, you know, really is soft to the touch, guys. It's got a lot of cushioning in there as well. And these is actually ball playing shoes, okay? So you can lace these up on the court and, you know, you pretty much good to go, okay? So you got the ankle support. I always talk about that because it is vitally important, okay? You want to keep the shoes snug on your feet at all times, all right? So you got your shoestring divider there, guys. That's just what I call it. And of course, you got a Nike Air badge on that as well. Now, the tongue is something special on this particular Air Jordan 5, okay? Right before I get to the tongue, let's talk about these shoestrings real quick. Now, the shoestring ordeal, these don't come with any extra shoestrings. And I always talk about that. You know, the Nike and Jordan brand tends to be a little weird and funny to me when it comes to certain sneakers, because some sneakers come with it and some don't. I think, in my personal opinion, guys, this would have been the perfect sneaker to come with extra set of shoestrings, either some fire red shoestrings, or they could have made some purple shoestrings for this to match the purple on the tongue, okay, or maybe this turquoise blue, okay, guys, they could have made some shoestrings for that, etc. So you may have to do a little bit of groundwork to try to find yourself some shoestrings to match this, or let me know down below in the comment section. You guys actually may like the shoestring just being blacked out, just to keep it a little bit more simplistic, okay? So you guys let me know what you think about that. But the actual tongue itself, guys, also, which is very, very unique to me and iconic, because they also come with the same rubberized netted mesh that comes on the actual side panels of each one of the sneakers, okay, guys? So that was really unique, and I'm glad that the you know, the Nike and Jordan brand has done that, okay? So what I want to try to do for y'all, man, let me see something real quick. I'm actually going to pop these off, man, because I want to get a much closer look at this tongue. Let me know if you guys actually keep these shoestring dividers. Oop, that wasn't supposed to happen. On your sneakers, man, y'all let me know. I'm gonna just put that back there for now. Hopefully I'll be able to get that back on if I decide to put it back on. So let's loosen them up a little bit, man, real quick for y'all, man. Show y'all this tongue just a little bit closer up. Usually with even with the Air Jordan 4s or Air Jordan 3s or whatever the case may be, they always have like a leather tongue or a suede tongue or something like that, or a neoprene mesh, you know, really soft to the touch. The top portion of the Air Jordan 5s definitely has the neoprene mesh, okay, but it's the bottom half, guys. If you can see it, again, it comes with that beautiful netted mesh, very soft, like I said, rubberized, just like the side panels of the Air Jordan 5, okay, y'all? So that was pretty cool, man. Now, right before we talk about the interior of the shoe, let's go ahead on and re-show you guys the back of the shoe, okay? Now, you guys might have seen it in the cinematic shot, but again, I'm just gonna show you exactly what you're getting. So, you do have a Nike Air badge that comes on the rear of the Air Jordan 5 Top 3. Not upset about that. I'm not complaining about it, man. What do you guys think about that? Now, I know some people may say, well, they decided to actually put a 23, okay, the Jordan 23 sign on the symbol, and they stitched that in red. Could they possibly have done the same thing on the rear of the shoe? And to me, I think the white stands out a little bit more. I mean, they could have made this fire red, just like the 23, but that's kind of plain Jane to me, okay? So I like the Jordan brand went just a little bit further. You know, they kept it a little bit more simplistic and decided to make it white. But here's the fact of the matter, guys. It's stitched into the body of the shoe, just like the 23. So you ain't got to worry about this possibly getting damaged or at least peeling or coming off of the shoe anytime soon. All right, and then of course, guys, you know, you have more of that beautiful suede that Nike Air badge is sitting on. And then on top of that, you know, you got more of the solid rubber outsole right there. You got it coming in black. Okay, you got it coming in that fire red. And then you got more of the icy blue outsole to top that particular design off. All right, so give me you guys thoughts and opinions on the tongue of the Air Jordan 5 Top 3. Okay, now it does come in that purple, or they, you know, or grape, or whatever you guys want to call it. Either way, it works. Okay, now I like the Jumpman logo on this as well, guys. It's very stylish. Okay, now this turquoise blue also comes on the rear of the tongue. Okay, just in case you guys were actually questioning that, or you were wondering, you know, what the inner portion of the tongue looks like. There it is, and it does say right here, guys, fire red, metallic, and grape on that panel, stitched into the tongue. So giving you guys thoughts and opinion on that. Okay, so this is one of these sneakers, guys. You know, the more I look at these, I'm loving them that much more. Okay, now I was able to see some different apparel to actually match these sneakers. They had some shirts inside of the store where these were purchased as well, so I'm definitely gonna have to go back and get some matching shirts for this particular sneaker. And on top of that, you guys know I am the hat king. I've got a lot of hats in my collection, okay? And a lot of those hats, guys, you do see in the videos that I make, but they have like 2 different hats so far that have been found to match these joints to a T as well. So I'm definitely gonna be copping those when I decide to actually put these on my feet out in the streets. All right, and let's show the interior, man. So the interior, there's not a lot going on with this. I mean, the interior is kind of, as I always say, guys, pretty plain Jane. It's blacked out. Okay, you got a blacked out shoe liner, but you do have, hopefully you guys will be able to see that, but you do have a Nike Air badge inside of there as well. It comes in white. Same white that comes on the rear of the Air Jordan 5 top 3. Okay, y'all. And last but not least, let's go ahead on and show the outsole or the bottom of the shoe in its entirety. And you know it comes with icy blue sole, but the entire sole is not icy blue. Okay, so what am I talking about? I'm talking about bam, right there in your face, man. So what I like about these, you got the big giant Nike badge on the bottom. Okay, you got your icy blue heel base right here in the back. Okay, and then you also have the same icy blue outsole that comes on the front underneath of the toe cap area of the shoe. You got a gigantic Jumpman logo right there, guys, that you can see right through the icy blue sole. I think that looks good. And it almost has like a greenish blue effect. It's not even completely, or maybe it could be the turquoise blue, okay, guys, that matches on the back of the tongue of the shoe. Okay, but yeah, actually that's actually what it is. Okay, so that's a nice little touch. And of course you got, you know, rubberized toe caps on the bottom of the shoe as well, guys, to kind of, you know what I'm saying, match the other portions of the shoe as well. And yeah, this is a really, really nice sneaker, man. So if you guys have any comments, any questions, man, as I always say, make sure that you leave it down below. A brother will definitely get back to you. That is my official hands-on review of the Air Jordan 5 top 3. Would definitely appreciate your comments, support, and feedback, man. And let me know if you guys had any luck today getting your hands on this particular shoe. I would definitely want to know. All right, so if you have not done so already, guys, also make sure that, again, that you like, comment, and subscribe, especially if you enjoy this type of content. If you enjoy the hands-on reviews, you enjoy the $100 or less segment, you also enjoy the sneaker news portion of the channel as well, I would definitely love to hear from you. All right, so if you have not done so already, also, guys, make sure that you tap the bell symbol. That way you're always in the loop. As soon as I put up new content for the channel, you guys in on it, and that way you won't miss nothing. All right, so I do appreciate you guys watching, listening, and tuning in. Until the next time, make sure that you guys have a good one, and as I always say, stay safe.